After reading the verbal instructions, you can pass out sticky notes, and this is how you actually do the activity Battle of the Brains. So to start, you're going to read an instruction sheet that tells them all about like how to play, but we'll give an example of how to do it. So you're going to start by taking a sticky note, each player, and then you're going to choose 3 to 5 areas depending on like the amount of time you want the activity to run. And so you're going to choose those 3 areas, which is what we're going to do. You're going to write them on a sticky note so you don't forget them. You're then going to look at the reference sheet, and that shows you the actual areas of the brain that are like their functions, and they're going to have like demonstration questions about them. And so you're going to ask questions on that sheet, and the other participant's going to say yes or no to whether or not that part of the area of the brain works. If the answer is yes, that means the area of the brain is not affected from the brain and you did not guess right. If the answer is no, you did guess right, and that's one of the areas of their brain that was affected. So we'll give an example of this.
I'll go first. Can your patient make general movements of their arms and legs?
Yes, they can. The primary motor cortex was not affected. So
I would proceed to cross out primary motor cortex on my sheet, so demonstrating that that is not the correct answer.
Is your person able to taste?
Yes. Which means that it is not affected. Is your patient able to maintain their balance?
No, they are not. This means that that area was affected and she guessed one of my areas correctly. So this game would continue to be played until all of the areas of the brain are guessed by the other opponent or yourself. And so whenever someone guesses your word on your expo sheet, you want to circle that, and whenever they get it wrong, so like say the area is not affected by the function or it is working properly, then you would slash that out on your expo sheet. That way you know what you've already guessed. And so there are differing difficulties of this, and that includes, so we have 2 pre-made sheets, one where we have questions made for you, and there's an example of that, and then there's another one with that column empty for the more advanced students. And basically, whoever guesses all 3 regions of their partners first can then go up to one of the leaders of the activity and tell them one of the areas that their partner had that was not working and what function they weren't able to do, and they're able to get a prize. That way you facilitate learning of the parts of the brain, not just winning and guessing as fast as you can. That's all for how to play the activity, and they come after you're done. They just fold down like this, and you can actually go and erase the marks, because they're expo markers, off of the laminated sheets, and then pack them up like just by folding them, and then they're ready to go for the next group.